dour stare, and not surprising to see him right up on the pace to go to the first fence. Grange leads to the front to take control. Annie Cares is in third. They're followed by Mary's Manor, and behind Mary's Manor, as they make the far turn, is the User. Starting to run now towards the second flight, and Grange Leader is a lead of almost 4 lengths, take control in second, half a length away, Annie Cares, and then comes the User, followed by Mary's Manor. Oa Baldis is next on the inside of Saxophone, and behind Saxophone, as they race towards this flight, is Royal Snoopy. Cop Supreme, one of the back markers, with Lord Strickland also towards the back as they come down towards flight number 2. Range Leader, Annie Cares, Royal Snoopy getting closer on the outside, running a bit freely. Then on the inside is Take Control, and they're followed by the User. And behind the User is Saxophone alongside Mary's Manor. They're followed by O'Baldis on the inside, then Lord Strickland, as they run up the straight towards flight number 3 in this 2.5 miler. Grange Leader from Annie Cares, and then Mary's Manor, white face towards the left of the picture, with Royal Snoopy just behind that one. Then Saxophone, the User, is there in the centre. Grange Leader leads over the third, takes them up past the stands with a lead of about 2.5 lengths over Annie Cares. Take Control is on the inside of the User, then Mary's Manor, Royal Snoopy, Copper Supreme widest, then Oa Baldis taking the inside route ahead of Lord Strickland, Saxophone behind them, and then comes Star Service going out to flight number 4. Grange Leader by a couple of lengths to Annie Cares with the User. Take Control, then Mary's Manor, Royal Snoopy. Oa Baldis just showing his inexperience a little there. They're losing much ground as they go away from the stands and up towards flight number 5. And it's Grange Leader in front from Annie Cares, the blue and white colours, and they're followed in third place by the User. Then towards the inside and fourth of these is Take Control, then Mary's Manor and Royal Snoopy, Copper Supreme the outside, Oa Baldis tucked away on the inner, Lord Strickland and Star Service towards the back. As they go over that flight, it's Grange Leader from Take Control. They're followed on the near side by Annie Cares, then the User, Oa Baldis on the inside, then Copper Supreme and Mary's Manor. They're followed by Star Service, and then comes Royal Snoopy. As they make the turn, it'll take them down the far side of the track. They've another 5 hurdles to jump, and it's Grange Leader who's been in front from the start, leading by about 5 lengths to Annie Cares in second, and behind Annie Cares on the inside is Take Control. Copper Supreme makes a forward move to Marcus Springer as they race down the back towards the next flight, which is fighting the finish. And it's Grange Leader by 3 to Annie Cares. Copper Supreme shows third, then the User in 4. Mary's Manor is 5, and they're followed on the outside by Star Service, Royal Snoopy, Oa Baldis. Again, slight mistake. Then Lord Strickland, Saxophone, and Take Control, who's up there early, feeling the pinch now and bringing up the rear as they race towards the 4th from home. Grange Leader with a 3-length advantage. Copper Supreme is second, Annie Cares is third, then the User. Star Service is improved alongside Mary's Manor, then Lord Strickland, and they're followed by Royal Snoopy and Oa Baldis and Saxophone. Take Control is tailed off. 4 from home, Grange Leader in front, from Copper Supreme in second, then Annie Cares, and then Mary's Manor, and Saxophone as a faller there, came down some way after the hurl. The horse is up pretty quickly, and looks as if Tommy Tracy will be on his feet in a matter of seconds as they race towards the third last. Grange Leader in front by 2.5 to Annie Cares. Star Service, Copper Supreme, Royal Snoopy is 5th, then Mary's Manor, and Oa Baldis has dropped right away now. The favourite is completely tailed off as they pass the 5 furlong marker now, and it's Star Service who's gone up with Royal Snoopy. They lead from Grange Leader, and behind these in 4th place is Mary's Manor, and behind Mary's Manor Annie Cares. They've gone a good pace in this race, and Star Service and Royal Snoopy together. Mary's Manor going nicely just behind them. Annie Cares in 4. Grange Leader, who was in front for most of the way, beginning to drop back as they come down now towards the second last. Mary's Manor ranges up on the outside. The rails is Star Service, and between horses is Royal Snoopy, and not that far behind them Annie Cares. They're well clear of the rest. Over the second last of the Waterford Crystal Novice Hurdle, and it's Star Service and Conrad Wire in front. From in second place Mary's Manor, then Royal Snoopy, Annie Cares the outside. They're a long way clear of Copper Supreme as they race now towards the final flight, and it's Mary's Manor who goes on from Star Service. Annie Cares plugging away in third. Royal Snoopy is weakened, and a long gap back to Copper Supreme as they come to the final flight. Mary's Manor with Annie Cares digging deep on the outside. Star Service is in third, and they're clear of the rest as they come to the final flight. Ruby Walsh on Mary's Manor in the lead. Annie Cares and Charlie Swan in second. Mary's Manor, Annie Cares. Mary's Manor jumps out towards the stand side, and Annie Cares comes there on the far side. Now they battle it out into the closing stages, and Annie Cares forges ahead. Annie Cares from Mary's Manor as they race up towards the line. Annie Cares, trained down in County Tipperary by Willie Tracy, wins it from Mary's Manor second. They're clear of start service in third. Grange Leader plugs on to finish fourth.